Oh, sorry. I didn't even...
Oh, hello.
So, hello. So, can we change our character at any time?
I can run a command that will allow you to, yes.
Okay, because I don't want to force you to... Oh, fuck. I chose my class by accident. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I
Show me
can
the
run it.
basics, then.
Well, your class does have an importance,
I see.
and I'm fine with waiting for you to do your, waiting for you to do your customization.
Oh, alright. I probably won't take that long anyways, so, thank you.
If you type in dot, care SEL, I'll put it in. So dot CHARSEL in chat.
Yeah.
That should allow you to recreate your character.
Understood. Sorry, could you,
Yeah.
could you repeat that? My bad.
It's basically dot character select, but move down, so it's dot CHARSEL.
Okay.
That with a dot.
Okay.
Feel free to
Thank you.
customize your character.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we're definitely not human, that's for sure.
What is that?
So the one thing I can say in terms of classes,
Yep.
each class is very specialized, to the point where some classes only have specific things they can craft, where others
Yeah.
can't. While I don't ever tell anyone, or at least I try not to tell them what class to do, trying to have
Yeah.
a large diverse is very useful for trying to survive even like through winter.
Okay. So what do we need?
Um, the three that we don't have right now is a guildsman, a malefactor, and a yeoman. Yeoman is kind of melee oriented.
Yeah.
The malefactor I think is scavenging, and the guildsman is tailoring, which kind of works for Marin, right?
Maybe I should be the tailor.
You definitely could.
Alright, sounds good to me. And I'm almost done. I think we're waiting for Chris anyways, right?
Oh yeah, he's doing his thing. We'll have a. Don't worry. Here in a few minutes, we'll have a lot of time to sit inside and explain the game, because we're not gonna be able to go outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
that'll all be explained soon. Don't you worry.
Okay.
You'll know when it's happening. I'll say that much.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right. And you were saying the male factor?
I
was
believe
that
the
there?
guildsman is. It should say that has a exclusive crafting recipe for sewing kits, if I believe correctly.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be the guildsman. Boom, Big Shack.
So the game definitely runs a lot like Minecraft in the terms
Yep.
of, it's a block game.
Yeah.
But as for actually getting tools and stuff like that, it's nothing alike. It's very 180. The first thing that I can teach you that's a very simple skill to learn is here's 2 pieces of flint. With that, you can take the flint and crouch. For you, it should be shift, I believe. You can change your controls if you want. And then right-click the ground with the piece of flint. It's going to open up a recipe. This is called napping. So, if we want to make a flint knife blade at the bottom left recipe, you can go ahead and click that. And then you'll see that these... Yeah, you already pretty much know. You just highlight that orange to get rid of it. You don't have to get rid of every single square, because if you isolate one of them, they'll all disappear. That's not connected. So you can just literally go down, yeah,
If I
exactly
just-
like that. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
And now, here's a stick. You just open your inventory with E. There's a little crafting code there that you can combine it.
Very cool.
And then you have a knife. If you ever get confused about something and need to know how to do something, you can push H, which opens up your survival handbook that has different books, different recipes. You will always know how to craft something through the H recipe, so you can look stuff up in there. There, you can, if you just keep scrolling through and looking at the right at that bar, you know, the scroll bar, you can see how many recipes there are. So, this book is very important that we know exactly what there is to craft.
Very cool. And do I need to nap everything, or is that just
So this is just for stone. Stone,
Okay.
obviously, you know, like you would in real life, you sharpen it with other stones.
Yeah.
You need 2 pieces of stone to fully nap. But we could definitely get you a shovel, a spear, and an axe. So they all have different little what they look like. So
Okay.
just like the same thing, you just make sure you have the flint in your hand.
Oh yeah, that's what you were saying. You need 2 flint to nap.
Yes, 1 to place down and 1 to actually break it. You could also use some specific rocks.
Can you fuck up? Like, what if I had nap and the
With napping, luckily no. But when you go to smithing, you can most definitely fuck up. I've done that
okay.
many times. And then when you do, you have to take it apart and then resmelt it. It's a whole process.
Oh no.
The game is very unforgiving. But now you have some basic tools. With those tools, you can use them to open this door. Ignore the creature in our cellar. There's a monster up there and no one's ever wanted to go up there and kill it.
What the fuck?
So with a good example, the knife blade, if you ever need dried grass, you just use it and you can get a piece of grass. And you get dried grass. Exactly like that.
Alright.
And then you can combine that. If you take that stick I just gave you, take 2 pieces and put it in the top left and put a stick below that.
Alright.
And that's a torch. Now, of course, you have to light the torch. And to do that, you need to make a fire starter, or the simple part, have another pre-existing torch that's lit. So because I have a torch, if you want to, oh no, not above it like that. They're actually in the same box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the difference with Minecraft, is you can actually put 2 of something in the same box. Sometimes you'll need 3, anywhere up to even like 16 of something in one box to craft something.
Okay.
So if you have the torch, you can take it out and just place it on the ground. And then when you want to light something, you crouch and then hold right click, like I'm doing right now, with a light source, and there you go, you have a lit torch.
Oh shit.
And now you can punch it and then pick it up.
Oh.
If it goes in water, it'll go out. If it's in rain, I think it might go out. It depends. There's a lot of things that can make it go out.
Well, it's like very advanced Minecraft.
Yeah, very unforgiving. Over here, we have trees. Let's take you to a good tree. Oh, actually, never mind. We're going back to the house because of something that's about to happen. And I'll explain to you that now. The basic, there's actual lore and there's story to this game. A lot of extensive lore and story.
Oh yeah?
What we know so far is we are in a world post-apocalyptic. Something happened that caused I think a rift to open up in the world and started to destroy everything. People went underground to escape that. It didn't really work. So we are the survivors trying to rebuild society. That's kind of why this house that we're in, we didn't build this house. This was here, it was destroyed, we've rebuilt it. Occasionally, from time to time, something called a temporal storm will happen. And that's the world becoming unstable, and, like, what's gonna happen right now.
Oh, fuck.
During a temporal storm, if you want to step out here with me, you can see that creatures start to spawn. We're not going to stay out. Okay, get back in. So, creatures start to spawn. The world around you starts to shift, and if you notice, there's a gear in the bottom center of your hotbar.
Yeah.
You see how it's spinning? Oh, we're being shot at. Let's get downstairs into a Let's get down here. We'll close that.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Yeah.
mate.
So, if the gear is turning left, that means that I call it, it's called temporal stability. Simple terms, it's your sanity meter. If it's going left, it's going down. If it's going right, it's going up.
Okay.
We're going
going
insane
down.
because, I mean, you can see
Oh, I
that
see.
the walls are fucking moving, right? Like, I mean, you can
Oh,
look
yeah,
out
it's
the
like
window and see,
LSD.
yeah, you can see all the creatures out there moving around and doing all their stuff. This is a light storm.
Wow.
It actually gets more trippy depending on how heavy the storm is, to the point where it literally looks like you're in an ocean with how much stuff is moving around.
Ugh. There was such a variety of horrors that spawned.
Yeah. And
Fucking
if
variety.
we're very careful and we watch the skyline, you might see, you'll hear different names for him. Dave, Jeff. We can go, let's see, I'm gonna take a torch out because it's getting dark. If you just very carefully come through here and keep looking to the left and right, in the skyline there's a chance that you'll see a very large entity walking around. Actually, this might be easier to come up this ladder.
Oh, it's like you said, it's post-apocalypse.
Yeah,
So this really is not Minecraft at all.
No.
This is like,
the ladder's gonna be a
Just
bit hard to
fucking
get up. It's fucking, I'm gonna have to replace it eventually. So just
That's
keep
okay.
looking around, you might see him. Keep looking, he'll be quite far in the distance. For me, he's over that way.
do I need to increase my render distance?
Oh, yes.
Wonder how-
Yes, you do. Mine's set to 864. This is all run through a server, so I'm pretty sure if you have a good enough computer, you should be fine.
Yeah. I got a pretty high-end card. Oh my fucking god!
So he will circle us
Ow.
the entire time. Yeah, we're gonna go back down so we don't get shot and killed. But now that you know,
So,
that's...
It's Jeffrey.
Yep. Everyone calls
Or
them
Dave.
Jeff or Dave, whatever. You know. We can just stay in here, actually. This is safe. It's not fun.
very cool world, though. Wow,
Oh, yeah.
so inspired. It's like the mist.
This used to be a Minecraft mod, but they wanted to go independent, so they did, and they made their own game.
I mean, sometimes enough effort goes into something that it's like, we could sell this.
Yeah.
And they deserve it, you know, they deserve the support.
I-
Like fucking Counter-Strike, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I will ever return to Minecraft because of this game.
I don't see a
They-
reason to return to Minecraft.
They don't... You can predict the weather because there's actual meteorologic patterns.
Oh, really?
Yes. You can actually press C and it'll open up your character menu. You can see in the bottom left the date. So 4 is the day that we're on. We're on the 4th of June. It's year 0. The time, the temperature.
something's in, something's
Holy
in.
shit!
Oh, fuck. Jesus fucking Christ.
These are Botorn. Luckily, if you stay far enough back from them, they're ranged only. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna get to an even safer place.
What happens when I die?
I actually need to get you an item for that, so... You stay here, I'll be back.
Roger. Arrestor, that was, one of the entities that ended this world.
God, oh god, oh god. So, these entities are made of rust and rot, is a good example. Whatever happened caused this world to start to degrade into this... They were sick, so these used to be people, from what we know. If you want to come down here, I'm gonna give you this item. There's a chance it'll be put into your offhand. Nope, it's on your main hand. If you hold right click on the ground with that, it will set your spawn point here. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
So now if you die, you'll just respawn here. You'll have
Okay.
your skeleton that will fall on the ground, and you can hold right click on it, and it'll pick up all you'll do and put it back in your inventory. Normally it just drops your items on the ground, but it deletes after 10 minutes, and you can lose a lot of really important stuff, so we download a mod that doesn't allow that.
Okay. Gosh, you could
Um,
even change your grip on the spear. That's really cool.
So holding right click puts into the throw, so you can throw the spear. But then you can see, like, obviously if you go up and down, you can overhand and underhand stab. Some swords, you can left, right, overhand, and stab. This isn't part of the base game, it's a mod called Combat Overhaul that adds a bunch of different stuff that's very nice.
It's like Bannerlord.
Yeah. I'll have you come down this way. Down the stairs is where we have our food. The jungle storm is over, which is good. In here, this is where we do leather making. We haven't started yet, because we basically just started this game yesterday. Leather making is very hard. You need to do actual proper leather making using tannin and lime and sulfuric acid, and yeah, it's a process.
Holy shit.
But the reason why everything is in the basement here is because this is considered cold storage, so stuff will actually perish slower down here. If we were to put
Oh my
ice in this room, it would get colder and stuff would last longer. So this is just the uncooked food in here. You know, berries and all that fun stuff. And then over to the next one, you can see our butchering table with a
Oh
dead
my
hair on it right now.
God.
Yeah. It was even worse. We had to hang it from this hook and let it bleed to drain the blood out of it before we could butcher it.
While it was... Nope, never mind. It was dead.
So, here's an example. Cooking food. When you make, let's say, a stew, you put it in a pot, you cook it over the fire, and then from there, you can put it into these. These are called crocks. They can hold the food, and then you allow them to store them for longer. And then
This is
using
fucking...
this bowl, I'll place it on the ground, right click to pick it up,
Yeah.
and then crouch and right click on the crock,
Yeah.
and then they'll fill it with
Okay.
food, and then you can eat that, so go ahead and eat another serving.
Yeah.
And then whatever you don't eat, you can place back down on the ground by right clicking on the ground, so crouching and right clicking somewhere on the ground. Or is it, do you have to push control maybe to place it? There you go. Yeah, see if you use control. So that will fill you up. I'm actually going to have to
Oh, this is my... Yeah.
put this hair up quickly. It's dropped awful. It's a red meat, really? Oh, we can make sausage pudding. God, this is a mod as well. This is the butchering mod. I've never touched it before, so it makes all this a little bit harder. I'm going to cook us some food quickly.
Okay.
It is important to understand that. You have to diet in this game. So you have to eat more than just meat. So you have to eat, you know, your vegetables, your fruits, your grain, your dairy. And as you do that, you get more health. You won't actually die if you don't end up doing that. But so
Wait, I have to...
if you
I
push,
have to eat different types of
if
food?
you push C, you'll see the middle bar that says stats. You have a nutrition bar for fruit, vegetable, grain, dairy, and protein.
Jesus Christ.
You won't die if you don't end up eating that, but if you do have a balanced diet, you gain more health.
Okay.
And then yeah, all of your clothing that's there. So you can go ahead and open up this thing, and I'll show you basically the cooking. So if you just right-click on it, you can see if I put 2 things of red meat, mushrooms, and berries, it'll create 6 servings of red meat stew with boiled green cracked Russia with blackcurrant. And then we take some firewood from the pile over here,
Okay.
add it to the fire, and then use a torch or fire starter to start it, and then that will cook it over time. There's a lot to this game. This took me
Yeah.
like 30 hours to understand all of this. So now you can hear that it's cooking. There's bread making and clay ovens. There's a lot. You have to all of this will come eventually. I'm just trying to get like the basics down so you know how to live. And then from there you can expand your horizon and learn from there.
Okay.
You really won't have to worry about blacksmithing, because Chris kind of does all that.
Yeah.
Baking subs with that one food mod. Yeah, we already have those. Those will we can't make it just yet because we're still very new, but we do have that mod.
If you're wondering Invader Park, he's talking to you.
Yeah. Opened your chat so I can answer the question. Answer.
Hell yeah. Gosh, it's a very deep game.
Yeah. Alright. So I can, I guess, let's see. We can come out. That is explaining this.
Coming.
You're fun.
Is there yeah?
Go on.
Was there a third person mode?
Yes. Let me quickly find the button for that quickly.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe I can.
Go in third person, you push F5. And then you can push it again, and that'll allow you to go into free mode, then push again to go back into first person.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see yourself.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Another basic that we're doing right now, but kind of suffering on, is growing a farm. You can see our crop is kind of very pathetic. It's just this. You don't have to worry about Minecraft. It's not ones where if you jump on it, it'll destroy the crops.
Yep.
The issue we're having right now is that we don't have enough to survive winter. Luckily, winter's still pretty far out. And I want all of these fields full of crops, so we're definitely going to do a lot of exploring soon.
I see.
Though we do have to do proper crop rotation. Like in real life, if you hover over it, you can see that specific crops use specific nutrients in the soil. So, over time, as the crops grow, like the carrots, we're eventually going to have to move here.
Yeah.
And then the cabbage, we're going to have to... Yeah, so that's a whole nightmare. I leave that to someone else. That's not my job. I'm not a fucking... I'm not a farmer.
Wow, it makes the roles in this game so needed, you know? It's like we need
Exactly, yeah. You can, like, I mean, if you push C and then go to traits, everyone has a different set of traits for their class. You know, some people are good at skinning animals. Like, I have firearms proficiency. I'm good at shooting guns. You're good at, I see that you have crossbow proficiency. You run faster, you don't get hungry as fast, better durability, and you're better at cracked vessels, but you do less damage in melee, you don't loot animals better, and you have less health. You have a lot of less health, which is, everyone has their pros and cons.
Yep.
Which definitely makes it very important that everyone plays their role.
Yeah.
Like, I know Bear's the one who will usually have skin all the animals because he gets 35% extra off of them. More meat, more food, all of that. We're setting up here to start taming chickens.
So in other words, Jazz King.
Yes.
The team Jazz King.
This is kind of the town center right now. It's where we've got like a bunch of random loot set up until we actually get a proper storage setup.
Yeah.
Just some random crap there. And then the only other important building is this one here, which is Chris's smith. So if you ever need any... He's not here now. He's still just sitting there watching us instead of playing. We don't have the skill mod, no. But yeah, so this is kind of where he does his smithing. So if you ever need metal tools, you can find them laying around, or just ask him for them and he will supply.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Set these down. Pair them with me. Alright. I think that's everything on the basics.
Okay.
Shelter, prepare for winter, yeah. So. For now. Is there, you know what, let's, it's actually convenient that I was getting this building set up right here. We could definitely, even though it doesn't have a second floor right now, we could start to make this into the, why am I having a stroke? The Weaver. So where you would, do your
Okay.
stuff. There isn't an extensive system for tailoring yet. Luckily, a lot of it is very simplistic, it's a lot of just grid crafting.
Okay,
But
good.
on their roadmap, I think they do have plans to actually make it where you can use a loom and weave through there. But we'll definitely, I'll get this set up eventually, get some doors on it, get some chests in there, so you can start, making clothing and all of that.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so how do I, like, what should I do to start contributing?
We could just, if I grab some food, or forge some on the way, I'll grab some food to be sure that we're not going to starve on our way there. We could honestly just go explore to try to find wild crops.
Yeah.
So that way we can get more seeds from them to make our farm bigger.
Okay.
Enemies in our basement.
Points is directly at fucking Shaq. Get the fuck back, Invader Pork, dude. Pork, get the fuck back, dude.
Oh, we need to get you inventory
Kidding, I
as
wouldn't
well.
stab you. Yeah.
Let's get you some baskets going. Doors.
Long ass thing. Yeah, man. War spears are like 8 feet typically. 8, 9 feet.
Okay. So if you take these, I just gave it to you, and put them in your crafting in the shape of a U or a Minecraft boat in groups of 2, they should make something called a hand basket.
And how many of these do I need? Just one?
You're gonna need 4 in total. That should
Sure.
give you more inventory space, more than just the hotbar.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Obviously, hand baskets can be upgraded to hunter's backpacks, to actual backpacks, so, you know, further in 4 on.
One of these sticks?
If you've made the 4, yeah, I'll just, put it right back there. And then we can just kind of go on an adventure, I guess.
Alright.
And head north, since I don't think people have gone that way.
Oh man, I love this. I love how we actually hold the spear the way it's supposed to be held, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not like Minecraft where it's just like shitty like 2-inch spear in your hand.
Yeah. So as you run here, you can see like some of these plants here, like these lingoberries. I always
Yeah.
grab onto them because that way they're just snacks to eat while we're running. So if you want to just grab onto some of these, you'll see that they're red, and that's how you know they have berries on them. Like these ones over
Yeah.
here,
Okay.
and these ones here. Just nice to keep food at bay so we don't starve to death.
So, if we lack nutrition, is it just detrimental to our stats? Like it.
Um, it's a lower. We have lower health.
Okay.
Um, there's no full like we won't be weaker in combat. It's just a detriment to the health. So like right
Okay.
now I have 22 health versus your 10 because I have
Yeah.
fruit, a full fruit and protein bar.
Okay.
So
And
go on.
is there other things that can affect our sanity?
Yes. As we're walking through the world, there are chances to find temporally unstable regions, and they'll be indicated by our gear turning left.
Yeah.
Being deep underground can also affect it, and being near certain structures will also affect it.
Okay. Understood.
Um,
Redbringer.
right now, what I'm
Everyone seems to
doing
know about this game.
is I'm getting some bushes, clippings, so we can plant them back at home. Basically, infinite berries.
Oh.
Yeah. And they'll just grow later. In like fucking 25 days or something.
Really? 25 days?
25 days
And
for it to grow, and then another like 12 for it to flower. Oh, careful. He's not an enemy, it's just you got a bit too close.
Yeah.
This is very important to see. If you're ever running, you'll see something called these native copper bits. Don't pick them up. If you press M to go onto your map, you can right-click yourself, and then you can mark it. Because whenever you see copper bits on the surface, below it there's always going to be copper ore.
Okay.
So it's important. Like I marked it so I can show it to Chris later. Chris or Darkaboo,
Oh.
so that way she can mine it. 'Cause she's the ironmonger.
Okay.
So raspberry bush.
Yeah, we have like. Oh.
You got pricked to death by a bush. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's your first time playing, so I'm very patient. Because there are times we'll explore, like, not even joking, 30, 40 minutes away from the house. I'm not gonna make people run that back if they die. That's torturous to people. So, while we're running, just make sure to look out. You don't have to grab every berry, just, try to keep your food up. But if you see any plants on the ground that look like they might be, like parsnips or turnips or carrots or anything like that, you can just break them with your hand and it'll pick up the seeds. Because we can grow them better at our place because we have the proper soil and nutrients and all that in it.
So if I see anything that looks like maybe grown, like you're saying,
Yeah,
root
I
vegetables
can.
and shit.
Root vegetables. If I find one, I'll show it to you just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Actually, as I speak that word.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. It's growing on fucking gravel, but right here, there is some rye, which can be used to make bread, which is very nutritious. So you can actually break that mature rye right there, and that's gonna give us rye grain, I'm pretty sure, as well as the seed, and then we can just break rest of these plants and hope that they drop seeds. Let me just put them there. There we go. And we have 5 rice seeds that we can plant back at home.
Beautiful. Hey, Resta, do you like my fucking nest? Do you like my goblin?
Yeah, don't worry, you're not the only goblin.
I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
know.
Go on.
Oh no, I was just commenting on my fucking nasty like booger creature.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know if they're goblins. They're just like a snot elf or something.
Well, holy shit, that's a fucking panther! So the wild animals are very dangerous in this game.
Is there
Yeah, it's
friendly
running
fire?
away. Yes.
Oh, you fucked him up.
Pick him up? No. Okay, I'll just cut him open here. Take his meat with us. Bush meat, sure. Turn it into beef jerky. There we go. So yeah, wild animals are very
Very
dangerous.
dangerous.
They sometimes... That's a cat. Oh no, it's a cub of the animal we just killed. Well, it's not gonna die without its
Oh.
mother. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder who was so angry.
This is the
What
way of
news?
life. Oh, there's another, another cub. We just killed 2 children today.
Oh no, Nick.
Yeah, it happens. There's a
My
chance
kid just
they'll
screamed
grow.
out for some reason.
You probably took like a very minute amount of ball damage. Oh, look, raccoon. Why raccoon? Go swimming into the open.
You'd rather drown.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking scared of us. They'll just drown themselves in order to get away from us. I mean, to be fair, these creatures haven't seen humans, well, whatever we are, for probably a few years. So then suddenly there's just 2-legged things start running at them. And I'd be pretty terrified too.
Yeah, me too. Wait, what do we, Chris? What if the fucking, or sorry, Nick? What if the storm hits right now?
Storms are actually very rare to hit. That's the first one we've had, and it's been about 18 days since we started.
Oh,
They're kind of random when they do, but you will get a prompt in chat saying some whatever level temporal storm is coming.
okay.
And then you have about, I would say about 10-ish minutes before it actually will hit you. You'll get a second
Okay.
prompt that says a temporal storm is imminent, and then you know you have like a minute to finish what you're doing and get somewhere safe.
Okay, hypothetical situation. The storm comes by, boom, big shock. You hear like a little, like you hear a little gasp from me, and you said, Veronica, you turn around, I'm fucking skinned alive completely, and I don't know about Nick. What do you do?
I'm screaming and then probably turning this knife on myself before it happens to me.
What the fuck? Actually, yeah, you're right. I'd probably rather kill myself than be skinned alive by something.
Yeah. And to be fair, from what the lore might be of this game, you might turn into one of them, and I don't want that. So I'd rather just yeah. Again, it was whatever this rust sickness happens. Drifters, you can actually talk to some of the traders around. You can't actually find other humans, traders around, and you can talk to them, ask what are these. They're called drifters, and they say that it's some of the humans that were consumed by the rot sickness. Actually, if you look right now, you can see your gears turning, so this area is temporarily unstable.
Oh.
Is there a reason why? Sometimes there's not. Sometimes places are just unstable. There doesn't have to be anything nearby. So it's very important not to build there, because you will go insane and start dying.
And then probably turn into one of those things.
Oh, maybe.
How do we check our overall sanity?
You can, if you hold Alt, it'll free up your mouse. You can hover over it and it'll say 100%. You can also hover over your
Oh,
health and
okay.
your food to see like what you're at in total.
Cool. I'm gonna need to get a crossbow, however that is made.
You
Because it's
need
my
to
specialty.
rely a lot on Chris for that because he is the smith.
Alright.
So he can make the windlass. Your first crossbow. Actually, let's see. Crossbow. Simple crossbow. We technically could make you one now, but we'll have to wait a little bit. We need some flax.
That's fine. Here, we'll also start draining.
Like skipping rocks in this game.
Wow, what the fuck? Dude, they have so many. They put so much
I
fucking,
mean,
like,
look up.
passion into this.
Hey, look, there's a thunderstorm in front of us, coming actually almost towards us. You can see the dark gray clouds, and as we walk over there, we probably will walk into a rainstorm.
Oh, you were saying that you guys went on adventures where you were 40 fucking minutes away from the base?
Oh, even longer. We've been I think an hour run away from base. It was
Oh my god.
yeah.
So that's the scale of adventure.
Yes. So I mean, you can see these vast oceans. In scale, this world is 1,000,000 blocks, right?
What the fuck?
Right now, we're only about 3,000 blocks away from where we spawned. That was still, I would say, about a 20-minute run. To get from one
Jesus
side of the
Christ.
world, actually not even one side, to get from the middle to one side of the world took someone 100 real-life hours of running and boating.
And if you go further, is there greater rewards or?
You can make the worlds bigger. 1,000,000 is the max or not the max that I set for the world. When you get to the border, you'll just fall off the world. You'll just plummet.
Oh.
So it's I guess we're living in a flat world, a flat Earth.
Okay.
Man, this
Is there
would've been
is there
beautiful to build in.
magical weapons and armor and stuff? And
Not really. There was
Or
a
just like-
mod that I could have done magic, but there's something almost kind of nice about the simplicity of just rugged survival, I guess.
Yeah, it's like FT.
Yeah.
Okay, there must be fucking ocean monsters, right?
I actually, surprisingly, I do not think so yet, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah,
'Cause-
me too.
Yeah, my thalassophobia would not be able to handle that. But we can make a rowboat eventually and be able to rowboat out.
Okay.
We will have to if we want to go to specific lore sites, I guess, like locations to figure out the story. And to create a boat, it's not like Minecraft where you just put it in the inventory. You actually place down the logs and you start by making the hull and then eventually putting up the sails.
Okay.
The one thing I know I can also say is because we're living north of spawn, the more north you go, the colder it gets. Like real life, you're going towards the northern equator, right? So our winter definitely is going to be a little bit harder than normal because we're a little bit further north. And
Okay.
cool. Those bushes, yeah, those hurt.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Some bushes
Yeah.
don't, some bushes do. I can never tell which ones.
Those are plots of land ripped from existence and just floating out of realms. Wow. Cedar pine log.
Not very much in the way of theory. Yeah, I understand the game as in like the actual what to do, but the lore is still pretty new on me. Oh. Speaking about lore.
Well, what do we got here?
Oh, a place with drifters.
A people for us to enslave and subjugate, am I right?
Yes, because we are
Just kidding.
colonizers.
I'm definitely not mayor, and I'm just an evil bastard.
Hmm.
Wait, finish me off, man. Boom.
Well, I don't know if I want to go in there.
Get your fucking hands up, man.
I'm skinning
He's
him.
bleeding to death in front of me. Just kidding.
I skinned him alive.
Oh no.
Get a piece of flax fiber on him, so you can make clothes out of
Get them
that.
alive. Okay.
We're just gonna take a little gander. Be ready to run, because I don't know where this goes. That's
Yep.
a skull.
Oh my. It's a warning.
Treasure chest? Oh, there's a 2x2 gate in there.
Huh.
The planter.
This seems very like. Oh. It's like man-made almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, 2 copper ingots, 3 copper ingots, some brown coal. There's a chest there if you want to grab what's in there. Lap's chest there. Can you access that? The one right here.
Oh yeah, I can. All right. Bookshelf, lime. I guess all these would probably be useful, eh?
Yeah, that lore book I'm actually going to take out of there. So,
Brown ceramics. Go. Better nails. Oh fuck. Wow, they almost look like Quake enemies, like Eldritch, definitely.
yeah, it's... Right.
And there's just a box full of rot.
Yeah.
Why, dude?
Oh, shit. Enemy. Oh, fuck, get back up, back up, back up! Oh, back up, yep, up the stairs. We're leaving. I don't like that. It's good to remember this stuff here. Possibly some very important stuff. But we're not gonna deal with a shiver, so...
A shiver? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like a Resident Evil liquor.
I'm gonna mark this as...
So,
ruins.
would that thing defeat both of us?
We definitely could have used the fact that it can't go through 1x1 blocks, but I have a mod that makes them even more dangerous. Normally shivers are a little bit slower, but I have a mod that makes them faster, and they can climb walls.
Yeah.
Because I like torturing us, so.
No, that's fine.
It's good to remember that this is
Shivers
here, and then we'll obviously just come back with friends and see what's in there eventually.
Okay.
Rightbringer, the mod makes them so much harder. Weak defense, not anymore.
Dang.
There's
Yeah,
actually
we have like 50 mods, right, Bringer?
yeah. There's actually a mod I'm really upset isn't working. It's called Rust and Rot. Speaking about, you know, the enemies, right? It makes more enemies, so like literal zombie-like people. Unfortunately, it isn't working for whatever reason. So the enemies that we have currently is the Drifter and the different variants of those. So anywhere from a surface one that's easy to a deep tainted one, which are the hardest. The Bowtorn, which are the, you know, you'll hear us yell out sniper, which usually indicates that there's a Bowtorn because they use a bow.
Okay.
And then there's the Shivers. And then the most dangerous enemy out of all of them, which is called a Bell. You'll hear it because there's a siren that will start playing. And basically it starts banging its head on the walls, and it will summon more enemies. It's like a mob spawner, pretty much.
I love that. There's such a such inspired enemies. They're like Lovecraftian. They're so interesting. You know, it's like they could have easily just said, "Okay, there's goblins, there's orcs," and it's like, no, these are fucking so cool.
Oh yeah, I mean the description of this game is literally a Lovecraftian horror game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Bellhead
Wow.
Shiver. The mod that I have. Actually, no, I didn't download that mod. There is a mod to have Bellhead Shivers, which is the shivers but with a bell on them, which makes them even more dangerous.
I feel like, you know, like checkers is like Minecraft. It's like a game that everyone should try at some point, but then eventually you move forward and you play other games. You know, it's like this is like the chess of the Minecraft.
Yeah, true.
I would never go back, I don't think. Unless I was playing a huge, complicated
That's what I
Minecraft mod
said as
pack.
well. Like some like really big mod pack or like something very specific, like
Yeah.
possibly like a zombie mod pack or something like that you can't have in here. Definitely.
Yeah. But
But this game is
so
such
far,
a step forward,
oh yeah,
and it's only
absolutely.
adding as it goes on. Like we see Minecraft, they update like what? Once a year and they add a new mob and a few blocks. This game, when we played 2 months ago with Bruns, just had one of its biggest lore updates. And there's already an update coming out soon that's adding like 16 new different variants of pottery, so you can have different colors. And it's adding like coral reefs and fish, a lot more fishes. So it's adding a lot more. Because they
$20 seems
are.
like a steal for this game.
Oh yeah. I got it when it was 15. It only got increased because of
What?
fucking Rubik's Raptor made a video off of it, and it got so popular that
Oops.
oh my god, it got so popular that it crashed their website.
Wow, that's the kind of success you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that meat to you. There we go. Destroy the corpse. We always destroy corpses on the ground because it actually can stop more animals from spawning.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, another moose. He rose out of the ocean like
Oh,
a
that's
Navy
that's
SEAL.
a female, I think, so they're pretty scared. I'm
Oh.
going to, let's see, let me drop you some berries. Because in this tree, there's some carrot seeds. I don't know why they were there, but they're there. Rubik's is also why Voices of the Void got so much attention, yeah, which that's what Chris was playing not too long ago.
Ruby's. Is that the creator?
Rubik's, like a Rubik's Cube, Rubik's Raptor.
Rubik's Raptor.
Yes. He makes usually a lot of armor videos, but he'll sometimes expand out and make something different.
Okay.
Oh, that's really depressing. These two raccoons, a male and a female, fell from the cliff up above and died.
Oh no.
Looks crushed. Won't be able to harvest as much from a carcass. That's. Well, I'll place them there and we can
Me and
mine
Faye go
together.
everywhere together.
Yeah, that's sad.
That is sad.
Rixel streams on Twitch. Yeah, he started that pretty recently, actually. He started that when he did Vintage Store. I think that was one of his first streams.
Cool.
Now that the sun is going down, we are going to sprint home. We don't want to be caught out in the dark.
Okay.
You know, this game is, it's always had my addiction. I've always just been a big fan of games like this where you can kind of just turn off your brain and exist.
Yeah. But then there's also so many deep systems for you to master and understand.
The last time I was the blacksmith, so I know how to do all that. Now I'm kind of, I know how to do most of every job, but mastering it is where it's different. So I'm going to try to push forward with helping out with the farm and leather working. Because obviously it's
How long have you played
important.
this?
In total, I don't know, maybe like 30, 40 hours? Maybe?
Cool.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be. Ooh, rye. I'll have you dig these up since you have the rye seeds on you. You just punch them. Doesn't matter what's in your hand.
Oh shit.
One more right there.
Thank you.
Got another structure here that we can really take a peek at. Ah, it's one of these. Be very careful. Just take a little gander down there. Make sure to crouch. Yeah.
Is-
Yeah, that
Does it prevent us from falling? Oh yeah.
yeah, like Minecraft, but you see how far down that goes. We're not gonna fall down that. I will.
Is this a quarry left behind, or is it another Eldritch thing?
I don't really know. I'll be honest. It's something. It's something that goes deep, and it's something that we probably don't want to mess with. So it's here.
Some more lore-based stuff.
Yeah. What's this? I drop. If you have any more
Ground shot.
space, that. No, okay, not a big deal. Not that important. It's gonna drop more coal.
I can get rid of something. One berry.
Yeah, one berry. There we go. All right,
One berry.
all right. Let's continue. Make haste home.
It's more important a stack of gold or one single fucking rotten berry.
I don't know. That rotten berry could have the secret to life in it. Is that another structure? Let's run past this one since I don't really wanna. I don't wanna get caught out here in dark. We probably are going to, but minimize our exposure in the dark.
Okay. I look like the Tritons in FT.
Sure. I think that's from your head cover, maybe? I don't remember.
What's my booger complexion?
Yeah. Oh, you saying all the train and FD look like boogers?
No.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked. What do you mean, like, there's this one... Yeah, maybe that, that is fucked. Maybe I should take that back.
I know you never mean it. A lot of
Mhm.
funny jokes. Really interesting buildings out here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another good example. The higher you go, the colder it gets, so you can see all the snow on the hilltop over there.
Ooh.
I might actually go up there eventually to get ice, so we can put that in our cellar, so we can cool that down and keep food longer.
Cool. Yeah, I did notice the meat said perishable, fresh for 1 day.
Yeah. And then when it spoils, it turns to rot. Which isn't a bad thing, because you can use rot and turn it into compost for the farm. It takes 20 days to do that, though, so it takes some time.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
How long
shit.
is 1 day in this game?
From the time
Look at
you joined to now has only been 1 full day.
It takes 20 fucking days to, like, holy shit.
Yeah. And in this game, it's normally 9 days per month.
Yeah.
The server run, I set it to 12 days per month. since we had a lot of new players, I wanted to give us a little bit more time before winter
Yeah.
to stock up. So in about, what, like 72 days, we'll start to feel the effects of cold.
Okay.
And then probably in around 90, we'll actually start getting snow in winter.
Yeah.
And the reason why winter is usually very brutal is because animals give you less meat. You can't grow crops because it's too cold.
Yeah.
You will, start to freeze to death. Winter's just difficult. So you need to stock up food in a cellar, preserve it. You
How do
can
we get salt?
You can find salt. There's two ways. You can get it out of salt water from the ocean, like normal. You can find it random loot, or you can sometimes find, what's it called? Like salt rocks, I think? I'll have you come up here and we'll dump all of our loot and chest
Where does
downstairs. Our cold storage.
Yeah, salt seems like it'd be such a precious commodity.
Yeah, it is actually very precious because you can preserve meat with it. The other thing you can do is
Yeah.
those crocs that I showed you before.
Yeah.
You can seal them with wax. I'll have you dump everything in this storage vessel,
Okay.
and then obviously, we don't have really a means of storage right now, so.
It's stored. Of 7 rusty gears. What the fuck is that? Or
You can actually hand those to me. Rusty gears are they're the currency that you can use with traders.
okay.
They definitely are pretty useful.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a good example. The rye in here that you just put in that we gathered, the actual rye grain, lasts for 9.5 years.
Oh my god.
So that's why rye, spelt, those types of grain lasts very long. I think mushrooms last long, like a decent amount too, like 60 days, not as much clearly, but 112 days, 103, 117, so. I'm gonna give you your first example. I'm gonna hand you flax fibers, 4 of them. If you put that in your inventory, in your crafting recipe, in a box of 1 each, should turn it into a flax twine. Am I correct with that?
Yeah.
And then, if you hover over the flax twine in your inventory, and then press H on it, it will open up what you can craft with it.
A gamboist helmet? Like a gambeson?
Yeah, gambeson. Because you're a tailor and you can make sewing kits, you can make tailored gambesons, which are actually better. I think a lot better. What if you want to... I need to eat food because I'm hungry. Get a bowl of this food I made before. Actually, we got more food over here now. Pot. Is it there?
Oh. You can pickle, set up greenhouses, juice things, and ferment into wine. Jesus fucking
Yeah, we can make
Christ.
wine. We can juice things.
This is so cool.
We definitely are gonna try to make a greenhouse so we can grow crops, some crops over the winter. So, go here, down out this door. I'm gonna quickly Do we have carrots growing? That's spelt. It's our this one next over, so add that one there. This is all spelt, right? Yeah, this is rye, so I'll plant it. This line right there. And all of these blueberry bushes. If you ever want to put your torch in your offhand, you just press X, and it'll swap it over to your offhand when it's in your.
Thanks.
When you have items in your offhand, you get hungry a little bit faster. Obviously, not enough for it to really matter too much, but it's always a good thing to look out for.
Yeah. Ooh, there's automation with windmills and water mills.
Yes, mechanical
Ooh.
power. Look at this. Our sea berries bushes have started to actually grow into proper bushes.
I see.
Now they will flower specifically in 9 days. Ouch. And then probably give us berries in about another 6 after that 9.
Okay. Pretty cool, eh, Arister?
Alright.
We'll get hurt. We'll
Yeah, the tuba. Inside of basket. Oh, I guess someone took it. We were gathering all of the flax, I think in this one, because we were trying to make a butcher's bag, so that way when we go, hunting, we can get that stuff easier, but looks like someone has it right now, so big deal. For now, just give Chris a little decoration outside his house. Drop off the copper that I found inside. And open this book and make a very ominous sound.
What the fuck?
I will, we do have some lore books out here. We got, what, 3 in total so far. Always cheaper than that one's got something. That one's got something. So keep them there, and we'll end up. We usually gather books, and then we'll read them all at once. For like that kind of dramatic effect. We make sure to go into the basement so we get the eerie music playing. Have a fun time with that. But for now that I've kind of explained a lot of the basics and got you started, you're really just kind of free to do your thing, whatever you really feel like doing. If you need direction, don't hesitate to ask, but don't be afraid to just kind of explore, just have fun.
Alright, thanks for the tutorial, and I'll start my journey to be a member of your village,
Oh,
your community.
everything helps.
I'll be right back though. Just gonna get
Mhm.
some food.
Yep. Well, chat, hope you're having fun. Enjoying yourselves in the vintage story. Or it seems like a lot of people enjoy this game, even if it is kind of not too interactive with chat. It was nice to hear. Oh well, Long is out, getting their food. I'll just kind of talk, all for the time being. One thing I'm going to be doing right now is gathering wood, a decent amount of it, because we need to start up our charcoal kilns. Hello, hello. Start up our charcoal kiln so we can get more charcoal for our forge. Pretty important. Normally that's the job for the woodcutter, but obviously they are not here right now, and actually probably won't be here for a little bit, because their internet's out for the time being. Very good, Donut Striker. Thanks for asking. Just vibing. Looking forward to the updates to aquatic mobs, and don't forget aquatic rust monsters. Yeah, don't tell me about it. I have horrible thalassophobia. So that's gonna make sailing pretty hard, that's for sure. Get extremely terrified at the thought of the so it's definitely going to be a bit debilitating trying to get out there and you know, do all that. But yeah, well, part of me is definitely afraid of it. The other part of me is like, oh, a little excited. I think the addition of that, the more stuff in the ocean will allow more people to actually want to go and explore. I will say the one thing I wish that they did a bit differently was in the server settings when you load it up. I wish that they had automatically set it so that way it would why am I having a stroke? Automatically turn on oceans, because normally that setting is off. Land cover and ocean scale set to 100%, so all that's normally around is land and small lakes or rivers, which is definitely a bit unfortunate. But as I keep adding to the oceans, it's gonna allow more people to kind of get out there and explore the vastness of it, go sailing and all that. More than that.
Yo.
Subjugating your chat to torture.
You saw. So that nasty fucking Marin.
No, but I can only assume what it's going to look like.
All right, time to learn my profession.
Yeah. Even if we can't craft it right now, it is nice to kind of see what you need. Most importantly is we need those flax seeds so we can make the flax for you to make clothing.
Okay. I was trying to push you to the edge, Rester, with that the fucking reveal.
I ended up killing someone in our chat. Perish.
I just put this really, really fucking ugly drawing of Marin that looks like a slut witch. Like a wart on her nose, and I just keep showing it on chat, and they says, "Stop it, Flonica, stop."
How lovely. So they're enjoying it.
Some streamers give their chat love, others.
Others subjugate
Torture.
them to actual torture.
Yeah. That's true. How long do these crops take to grow and yield?
You can actually, if you want to, you can head over there and take a look.
Oh,
You can see what stage they're on.
Yep.
And that usually kind of is a decent indicator on how long it'll take.
yep. Even when you open up the map, it does remind me of Kenshi. Just as brutal and... Yo. Nick, some sort of temporal rift in the distance.
That is a temporal rift. You can go rock close to it really quick. What happens?
Oh,
Yeah.
insane.
Actually, if you stand in it for a little bit, you'll get sent to the rest dimension.
Did I?
If you stand in it and then you start looking around, you'll notice Gears and Jeff starting to appear.
When Frodo puts on the ring.
Yeah, true. Second. You know, I think, I ended up, one of these, a while ago when I got this new headset, with Corsair Virtuosos. I ended up ditching my Yeti, not fully, but not really using it as much, or at all, because I preferred this mic, and I thought the other mic made voice sound bad. But I was thinking about putting up a donation goal at some point to get a better studio mic, because I wouldn't really mind playing these games and doing ASMR-like content, because although I'm not necessarily going to sit here and stroke my own ego, I hate doing that. A lot of people have said that they find my voice calming. And when I'm not playing, you know, with Brunswick and all them, and yelling and screaming and all that, I wouldn't actually mind just doing some just basic ASMR kind of talking. Playing calming games like this. You know, it's not too calming at times. Still somewhat in that regard. I definitely would love to do that. I wonder if that's something that community would be interested in. It'd be interesting to test it out and see how it goes. We have to try it out. Hey, Albion. Go on. I had this. I had one. There when I'd be free. I mean, a good example right now is our friend Veronica right now who's playing. They can only show up specifically Tuesdays and Thursdays after roleplay, which is quite literally like a 2-hour stretch. So, the server's gonna be open quite a lot. I'm down to just invite you. You can just play as whenever you can. The only thing is that obviously, you know, I make it known that we're not going to hold for everyone to play at once, because that'd be definitely way too long. And you know, I make sure the server isn't open 24/7 so people can't end up hopping on and playing by themselves. I mean, even if you just sit in the server and you don't end up playing, there's no biggie on that. The only thing I say is, you know, if you join, you gotta be a little bit careful. You got some people here streaming, obviously myself included. I know that's not an usual issue for you. There you are. I almost got struck lightning. Oh, that literally hit right there. How's it going? It's been a bit since we've talked. Don't mind me, I'm kind of in my, quiet ASMR voice, I guess I'll call it. Oh yeah, tell me about the heat, holy. It's been fucking insufferable. 35 degrees Celsius is wild to just have. That's coming from me. Usually us Americans are like used to the, I mean, I guess like people down south are used to like fucking, what, 40 degrees Celsius I think they get, some people have gone up to, but 35 for me is a lot, including with the humidity we have here. It was, yeah, quite literally, they were saying that if you do not have to be outside, you should not be outside. Yeah, exactly. That's something that me and Xena are fighting with right now, is whenever it's cold for me, it's hot for her, and whenever it's hot for me, it's cold for her. Like, it'll fucking go, because it goes directly over me and then continues to travel towards you guys. 45C in my apartment. I'm happy I have central air. That part I've been blessed about. So I've been able to stay inside and stay conditioned, air conditioned, aircon. A really hard tree to mine. Oh, because I was mining that. But... Oh, you've missed a new turn of events. Xena does not have internet right now. I'm sure you can understand why. I'm not going to disclose too much information on a public live stream. I was not scared. I was slightly startled. You don't know why I'll ask after stream? Got it. It's squinty mode. It's something that you could definitely expect, but this is great. Love being able to walk the bear. Which belts? That's pretty good. Okay. Jesus. Struck? Let's get struck, I think. Hey Flanica, do you need some assistance?
Uh, I, I, I think I'm alright, but I do have a question. Let's say you die and you die
Mhm.
again. You lose everything.
No. Your body with your original loot should still be there.
Okay. Just need to figure out where that is. The problem is I died a few
The
times and
marker, yeah. Let me let me run over there with you, and that way I can
okay,
check with you.
I got my ass fucking turned inside out by a fucking mammoth.
A mammoth? Oh.
Yeah, there's a big, huge woolly mammoth.
Yeah, those are some very dangerous creatures, but they drop like 125 meat on them. It's really good.
Oh, baby.
We'll definitely have to get your hand on a bow.
Yeah.
Get you some javelins, actually.
Yeah. All right.
You can get stone javelins using the flint.
I've been trying to prioritize
Oh shit,
flax,
which one did you get? Okay.
but looks like I'm gonna need a journey to get some of that.
Oh, you've stopped moving for me.
Oh.
Sometimes a
I'm telling me
desync
that.
will happen where your model will stop moving. Let me quickly.
This game definitely has herbivores, correct? I've heard that they're more dangerous to humans than carnivores.
I mean, yeah, they're defensive, so
Yeah.
um, a I mean, the mammoths aren't carnivores, but I mean, they're big creatures with really big tusks, so they can just one-shot you. The turnout definitely can be worth it, though. They have
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of meat and fat on them. Actually,
Big meat.
their hide when you cut it up gives you 10 huge pelts, which is the biggest pelts can get.
And
And
um,
mhm.
do they? How much health do they have?
Well, they definitely have a pretty decent amount of health. They're
Gotta
chunky.
work together.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I'll probably get one shot by them, but sure, I'll help. I took a lot of damage.
No, we don't. We don't gotta fight it.
I got jump scared by a bear.
No.
They don't really make footstep noises. Okay, I can see now. So they can sneak up on you very easily.
Oh.
They definitely did sneak up on me and scare the shit out of me. Alright, take me to your body.
I know where my uh the poisonberry body is, but I don't know where the mammoth body is.
Well, I see 2 mammoths over this way, so we're gonna assume this is the general location.
Okay.
Okay,
That's the mammoth I tried to curse.
so here's one.
Oh my god,
Yeah, you got a
Nick.
little
I
angry.
want to kill you.
We're just gonna have to be very careful and keep searching this area for your body. Oh, I found it! I found it! I found it! I found it! Oh god!
Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You know, it's funny. I was just talking to myself. I was like, man, this game would be really nice for some get a studio mic and do some ASMR content. Proceeds to scream off the top of my lungs, like getting killed by a mammoth.
Well, thanks for helping me find my body. I
Of
really
course,
was looking for it.
it's a little adventure.
Here.
It's a bit more fun than what I was doing. I'm just cutting trees down so I could make charcoal. The charcoal kiln.
Well, let me distract you.
No, I'm on a mission now. Gotta get payback. Oh, that's why they're protective. They have babies here.
Now I know how to provoke them.
Screw
Bitter
off.
nightshade.
Get off here.
Damn.
Uh-oh. I'll lure him close to the base. Don't worry.
Oh no.
It's fine. The closer to the base, the more bodies we can throw at him.
I'll give him a little treat to eat. Some fucking bitter nightshade. Come on, buddy. You want
Oh, yeah,
some,
that'll be
dude?
good for him.
You want some of these delicious berries, motherfucker? Big fat idiot. Okay, he's he's ignoring me. He's using the most powerful technique. Showing that he
Ignore.
doesn't care. And he makes me look like the idiot. He said, don't feed the trolls. Okay. Thank you, Nick. I got my body. You need help getting your body?
No, I've got it.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, I got. This is
Yeah.
getting a little hairy.
No. At least
Come on, you bitch.
I
Don't run that way. No.
go for the children. No. Buster.
But keep hucking stones at it. Eventually, it'll die.
Just fucking covered in welts and bruises and swollen eye and just
We're just trying to
the
enjoy
trunk is
its life with its family. And these fucking Neanderthals keep throwing rocks at it.
Its trunk is unbelievably swollen and bumpy and ridged because of all the fucking dots that it's suffering.
Rocks.
We already got it all, you're right.
Give me. No, you're not returning to your family. No, Come on. You.
This is personal now.
You. Yes.
You ain't going back to your family, not after what you done to us, motherfucker. Come here, boy. You have generational hate stacked upon you now.
Alright, we're luring him to the water. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing great. Oh yeah. A genius maneuver. It's funny because our ancestors had to do similar things, say, like having them fall in pits and stuff. I just wanted to spend my vacation. Oh.
Well, keep him in the water. Keep spearing him.
Yep. Come over here. I'm gonna kill your son if you don't. Oh.
Fucked up the thing to say. I'll kill your
Yeah,
son.
that is-
You'll die.
Like, if you keep running now, I might talk to your wife.
This is personal now.
We never said we were the good guys. We're just the guys.
Okay, I still see which one we're fighting.
Use one last exhausted trumpet. What? So winter more bears come? Like a lot more bears?
Maybe?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not doing so well.
Oh no.
Damn.
No, Chris. Oh
Just
my.
keep throwing
Oh, Nick.
bodies.
You don't want to play, Chris?
I'll probably play eventually tonight. We're venting frustrations.
Oh, you're still in the fucking lobby?
Yes,
Jesus.
we're complaining about. We're making the. Well, it's not exactly the complaint, but it's frames on map.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's just been getting worse.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, like a few of us that are still here. I'm desktop, so I'm still able to run shit.
We killed it!
We.
Ooh, oog, 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 oog. Alright. You ready for me to cut this baby open?
You need help carrying it? The resources?
Well, let's see. So, 87 red meat,
Holy
90 bush meat, 36 fat, its pelts, and tusks.
Yes!
And you wanna see how big
And one
this pelt
orphaned
is?
fucking family. Oh!
Holy shit!
Oh! It's because we're literally holding.
There's another one! No, no, please, I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die, I just killed one of you!
Oh no!
No, no,
That's like
please!
seeing your father get killed, and then the murderer is holding up their skin to the. No, Nick.
Yeah, we really were just gloating about killing them. And the whole
You wanna see how
family
big the
pulled
skin
up. The whole family pulled up and said, "This is why you don't fuck with us." That was a jump scare.
It said, "Mom." Has it killed us?
I'm getting my body and I'm running away. I'm not fighting off another 4 mammoths.
Yeah. We started a generational war that'll last for fucking like decades.
Yeah, I
We'll
know.
never forget what we did. They came in.
We've
they,
already
they-
killed one of their own before.
We killed their alpha. We thrust their society into chaos.
Oh, careful.
Damn.
I'll stay near your body. It's kind of in the water a little bit.
Okay. You can preserve your. You don't have to.
I'll make sure you know where it is since you lost it since you just died there. Well, lost the waypoint.
Yeah, that's true.
No, 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 I'm not aggroing you. Fuck off. Get away from me, you freak.
I'm gonna be dressed in full mammoth armor and then approach the family and be like, "You remember this?
Remember this? We don't forget.
That's my dad's face." So, he's gone fucked up.
Oh no. Oh no, the baby's gonna snitch on us. I don't remember where your body is. I'm running away because the baby's snitching.
I see it. I see it. Oh, I hear them trumpeting war cries in the background like Return of the King.
Okay, should it be?
Or just a little doe. What's that?
Fuck off, you stupid.
It can't even hurt me. Oh, the Like this little
Can it even
baby
hurt
bird.
me? Hmm. Well, you
Mom
see,
said
the mother.
it's behind me. Yeah, it's behind me, isn't it?
Let me return home with all this meat.
Okay.
If you,
I just can't.
on your run there, if you grab some stones and stay away from them but throw the stones at them, they get aggroed, but they run usually in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So if you see the loose stones on the ground, you can use right click to pick it up. You see this? You see this? This is what we did. This is ours.
That's a father and husband now reduced to fucking
The ash.
fruit roll
To
up.
be leather that I'm gonna be putting on our back soon.
They're gonna be telling this story for ages, and you're like, the Neanderthal crisis. Like,
Yeah, these fucking like weird hairless creatures kept coming back. There are hundreds of them.
they drew in our greatest warrior through taunting him with pebbles. And
And then threw 30 different creatures at it. Unfortunately fell. It's awful.
our our champion fell. The underhanded tactics of
They
the
stabbed our
two-foots.
babies a few times to try to lure us over.
Maybe I'll just wait till morning to retrieve my rotten corpse.
So what you can see, yeah.
Meantime, I wish to depict something.
20 huge hides. I was wrong. It wasn't the amount that I thought it was. And now... sealing it in the lime water. So, back to the ASMR content. God, that was funny. True. I'm gonna steal some firewood. It's usually frowned upon, but kind of in need. Charcoal. Bit of a priority.
Alright, time to try again.
Yeah, good luck.
Making a large. Yeah. You know what's funny about that Ritter pork? Is that's how they used to do it, man. They used to get them to flop into big ass pits.
Big pits.
Maybe I can talk no jutsu them. Let's end the cycle of hatred and violence. As it shoves its like 200-pound horn through my face.
You start doing psychological warfare. You know, I mean, that's pretty much what our ancestors used to do, other than pulling them into pits, because we have some of the highest endurance of all the creatures in the world. We would
Yeah.
just chase them until they couldn't keep going, and then they would collapse.
That's absolutely true. We're strangely evolved for huge endurance.
Yeah, just terrifying.
Reverse sweat system.
Only a little scary. Parkour fitness going.
Alright, and I'll continue my search for flask. Or flax.
Flax. Understood. Very comfy, yes. Does it turn out? Oh. Way better than Minecraft. It's its own game. It's way more advanced. You know, it's its own game. It's like a vintage story. Originally was a Minecraft mod. Own game now, and it is better than Minecraft. I will never return to Minecraft because of it. Oh, I need to check on one thing, and then I think I'm going to bed. So these are done. Grab my this. Make some strong cannon. Okay. Lime water, weak tin, and strong tannin. Allow us to work the hides. Done with that. Alright, chat. I'm gonna send you guys on over to Flonica, so you can continue to watch Vintage Story. I won't be turning the server off because I know a few people are gonna want to play, which makes sure remind them not to go for too long. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I will probably be streaming tomorrow before OSRP, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for Return to Blackwell. So, I will see all of you guys then. Goodbye.